I'm going to be talking about the Clutter murders. It happened in 1959, December 20th, and the family consisted of Herbert, his wife Bonnie, his daughter Nancy. They had a son who was known to he liked to be to himself. And they had daughters that had moved out at this point. And Nancy had a boyfriend, and the night of the murders, they were supposed to go out, but ended up postponing it. And because of that, the boyfriend always felt bad, like how they'd just gone out that night, she would have lived. But now we have to talk about the killers. Perry and Dick were two guys that met in prison, and Perry told Dick about a wealthy family who he worked for, which was Herbert. And the rumor was that Herbert kept money in the house, but which was not true. He never kept money in the house. And so Perry liked this family, so it didn't make any sense of why he told Dick about this family. It just didn't make any sense. But for whatever reason, he did. And from that moment on, it would be bad. So they break into the home and they separate all of them in different rooms. And when they separated all of them, they started asking Herbert where the money is, and he told them that he doesn't keep money in the house. And so they keep basically trying to, tell him, hey, we want the money, but he kept saying he didn't have any money in the house. So finally, Perry believed him. He's like, he seems too believable. But they would go on to kill each family member. And Dick had a thing for young girls. So he wanted to rape Nancy, but Perry was like, no, not happening. Which, no matter what, it's sad because they ended up dying. And so even though, yes, it's good he stopped him from doing that to the poor girl, they still killed her. So they go one by one and kill the family. And Nancy, the way that she died, they thought it seemed like the person knew her because they covered her face. So they questioned her boyfriend because they thought at first he seemed like a likely suspect, but they quickly realized that it wasn't him. So for a little while, the two got away with the murder, and finally, they were caught. Now, Perry said he's the one that killed them because he didn't want Dick taking the fall because he felt bad for his mom knowing that his son was a killer. So he claimed that he basically did everything. But they both got arrested and they both got the death penalty. And they were taken up to the gallows and hung. And Perry, in his last statement, said that basically that the death penalty was wrong and that he felt like it was too late for him to say sorry. That's the gist of what I got from his words. But that is the murder of the Clutter family.